Hello, everyone. I'm Anna Bruno, and welcome to my channel, Get Skills with Anna Bruno. Today, we're going to talk about money and finance, and we're going to talk about how to become smart about money. So, how do we become smart about money is the topic of today's conversation. So, let's get into it and figure it out. So, the first thing I want you to do is to think about let's go through the different things that I want you to think about. Okay. So first, I want you to learn and become comfortable about basic math when it comes to money, right? So if you don't like math or you don't like, adding and subtracting and you don't learn it in school, obviously that's not going to help you with money. So that's something that I think we should all know and we should all be part of. So that's the first thing. How do we become smart about money is has different components, and it's not just one thing or one fix. It's just really a combination of a lot of things. So besides knowing math, obviously, and besides knowing how to subtract and add and divide and so on, we want to understand the language of money, right? What is the language of money? And what is the mindset of money? What is the money mindset? So we want to be comfortable with money mindset, and we want to be understanding the language of money, which can include a lot of different terms and terminology and a lot of different rules and regulations that you might want to understand. But understanding the language of money is extremely important. And we're not born knowing these things. And some of us are lucky because their parents are smart enough to teach them early on, talk about money concepts, include the children in their decision-making process when it comes to making decisions about money. But others are not so lucky and they have to learn on their own. So that's really like one of the important things that I want to tell you is learn the language of money. So the next thing I want you to think about is at some point when you start earning and you start, having funds, and whether it's a retirement account, whether it's an investment account, you want to make sure that you can work with professionals who can help you understand the things that you do not understand, or at least help you become better and more educated about money and money concepts. That could be a team of professionals. For example, a lot of successful people have a whole team of professionals that are helping them navigate through their finances. That could be their CPAs, which is their accountants, right? That could be their attorneys. That could be their financial planners, financial consultants, mortgage brokers, money managers, and so on. So, at some point in our lives, we may or may not need to consult with and work with different professionals. And, there's nothing wrong with that. You can do things on your own, of course, but you can also consult with professionals. And, usually that, in my opinion, helps you to stay on track with things, and at least having a second opinion and having somebody to talk to and voice your opinion and think out loud and come up with a plan and prioritizing your goals and figuring out what your future is going to hold for you. So very, very important to pick the right professionals. That's a whole another topic in its sense. So we will discuss that. But in order for us to be able to become good about money, like I said, we have to have the proper mindset. We do not need to be afraid of money. We do not have to think about money as a bad thing. Money is not bad. Money is just a tool to help us accomplish things, right? Money is not dirty. Money is not terrible. Money is not taboo. Money is a tool, like I said, that we can use to accomplish things. So in my opinion, money gives us freedom more than anything else. So what is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of money? Some people may say wealth. Some people may say bills, stress, or freedom or happiness. So money may mean different things to different people, as I said before. So I think the best thing to do initially is to figure out what is your money personality. Do you know what is your money personality? Sometimes people don't even realize that they have a specific personality when it comes to money. So what do I mean by that? What is the money personality, right? So for example, think about it this way. Are you a saver? Or are you a spender? When you earn your money, do you go run and spend it right away? Or do you say to yourself, I better save some? For example, I have 3 kids, and 2 of my sons are very, very different when it comes to their spending habits and their money habits. One of them likes to spend it before he even has it. He has a difficult time saving it. And the other one hoards it all. Like he just keeps on, he just doesn't want to spend it. He just enjoys the fact that when all the other kids have already spent their monies, he's got everything. It's not just about money, by the way. He does the same thing with candy too. So when they go on Halloween and they actually have collected a ton of candy, my middle son will hold on to all his candy and he'll wait till everybody else has finished and eaten their candies, and then he'll bring out his, and all the other kids are trying like to beg him to get, for him to share. So how is your behavior? How do you feel about when you lose money? What is your risk tolerance? How educated are you about money? So that will shape our money personality. And once you understand your personality, then either yourself or your team of financial consultants can come up with a very specific custom-made plan just for you, just for yourself. Okay. um, you can also figure out what are your strengths and weaknesses when it comes to money management, right? So for example, some people are very nervous about picking stocks, or they pick great stocks but they don't know when to sell, and other people are very matter of fact about it. So again, just understanding, learning, not being afraid about asking questions, sharing your information with other people will really help you become a much better money manager and much better money person in general. So how do you come up with a plan about your money? So the first thing we want to do when it comes to setting up a plan is to do the budgeting. I know budgeting is a boring word. I know budgeting means a lot of different things to different people. And I know a lot of people don't like to do budgeting, but think of it this way. Uh, Budgeting is your written plan when it comes to your expenses. Budgeting is really the written plan to how to direct your money, or where does your money go. And for me, when I look at budgeting, I think of freedom, because if I have a budget and if I know how much money is coming in and how much money is going out, then if I have money left over, I know that I can spend it without feeling guilty about it. So if I don't have a budget, how would I know if I'm overspending for the month? So for me, budgeting is really equates to freedom. So if next time you think of budgeting and you're thinking to myself, I don't want to do this. This is boring. I don't like it. Remember that budgeting is actually good because it will give you no guilt spending money, right? So hopefully that's going to help you.